And I will reverse what they traverse in their attempts. And then it will build. Pray. Pray. Because the enemy will once again be drowned. His plans will be exposed. But in 2028, a dark thing will seek to arise to revisit your country, to see if you are hungry, to see if you are distracted, to see if you are vulnerable once again. And I speak of a dark figure that shall arise, and you will see him manifest. And he will say that he is of the middle. No, you are not. And he will seek to sway the right and to reestablish what was lost from the left and manipulate the middle. Listen to me. You have prayed, and I showed you what happens when you cry out in a time of affliction. How you will be delivered. And as you pray once again, I will intervene that another layer will be added to a movement, to a man, to a plan, to another man, another woman, who shall continue the layering of making America great. And just when they said, we are tired of Trumps, I will shove it in their face again. The foolishness of man and of evil spirits shall not have a voice or their agenda. Pay attention, for you celebrated this year a leap year. But watch. The leap year of 28, you will see a quantum leap that is taking place in the earth over this nation, that has brought a tremendous revaluing, a resetting. I spoke through a servant who is with me, Kim Clement, says the living God, who was not speaking words of his own flesh or his imagination. When I declared through his lips that there is coming a death to debt. This is not a fantasy. But this shall become a reality. And I speak this not only over this nation, but the nations. I speak this over you individually. Can I show you the power of forgiveness? You say, this is impossible. Do not question me. I gave Jubilee to a people in a nation, and I'm doing it again. And you will quantum leap, says the living God. This is the hour, and this is the time of my fight. 2025 shall be about my sovereignty. I will choose what I choose, and I will expose what I will expose. I will judge righteously, and I speak even of my church. Clean it up, says the living God. You have grieved me. You have sinned before my sight. And you have taken upon the sins of the world. and the carnality of the flesh. Enough of this, lest judgment comes to you and to your house. But I come now, my sovereignty shall be expressed, the sovereignty over the nations. I speak of you, United Kingdom. I speak to you, Scotland. I speak to you, Great Britain. The sovereignty of the nations, my sovereignty shall cause there to be a shaking, a separating, an independence that is coming to you because of my sovereignty. Pay attention, United Kingdom. But then when you say, what is this? I will show you my providence. I am coming to establish my providence and my hand. My providence will be seen in the nations. But listen to me, Canada. You will see my providence in your providences. And there will be enough that will gather, Canada, in the providences of your nation. And they will say, we demand change. Independence from that which we have been under. And there will come a breaking away from that which has suppressed you, afflicted you, controlled you, and made your heart heavy. But because of my providence, I will come and I will establish my providence. And I will kick out, I will throw out as I throw up. And I will establish my justice as I go out and about through your providences with my providence. And men will say, what has happened to Canada? New leadership has risen, a freedom and a liberty. Is this America, another state? God says, no, it is Canada who I will give a freedom and a providence to and a liberation, says the living God. Look to the nations of the earth. For women are arising. They're arising in power, so that I may humble men who have brought war, corruption, evil through pride of the lust of their flesh. And they have touched children. Now I will bring women who will govern and will lead the nations. Pay attention, Germany. Something perverse shall mock you, so you think, but it's to right you. But it will not last. But it is to make way, even though you say it is perverse. It cannot be trusted. I will move a movement to the right that will last throughout you, Germany, for a season that you will breathe once again. And there will come a cleaning up of the immorality, of the injustice, of the compromise that has stood in your country. And women shall fight like cats among themselves to gain the seat of your power, Germany. Watch, watch. Pay attention to the Middle East. You have scorned women. You have shamed them. You have bound them and abused them. Now I will mock you. out of the Middle East, in the middle of turmoil, tension, tribunal war, and fighting through centuries and generations, a woman will arise and bring hands together that will shock the world. Who can stand before me, the living God? I told you that I would not be mocked. I told you that I sit in the heavens and I laugh. Have you seen me laugh? Have you heard me laugh? Have you experienced my righteous anger? For in my righteousness is in the earth, and my justice. Men learn righteousness. They have touched your air. You say, how do we know? They have left trails.